Hey boys and girls, so what I have here in front of me, this is called a convection box. Maybe you've heard the word convection current before. They're going to be responsible for the wind that we experience. So this convection box is going to show us how hot air rises and cold air falls. So we have a smokestack on the right that has a candle underneath it. That's going to be the hot air area. And hot air, we're going to see, is going to rise up the tube. We also have a smokestack on the left without a candle, and that's going to be the cold air area, and cold air will fall. Now, unfortunately, air is invisible, so we can't see it right now, but I'm going to show you with some smoke, which will show us how the air will move. But it's happening right now. Air is moving inside this box, but again, it's invisible, so we can't see it. Now, before we introduce the smoke, I just want to let you know that over here on the right, since the air is warm and it's rising, we call this area a low pressure area. Okay, so where the air gets warmed and rises up, that's going to result in low pressure since the air is leaving. Over here on the left, since the air is colder and falls, that's a high pressure area because the air is falling and creating more pressure or more air in that area. Now, we get wind when high pressure goes to low pressure because high always goes to low, or cold air goes towards the warmer air. This movement of air, this directional shift, is the wind that we feel. High to low pressure, that's the breeze or the wind. So let me introduce the smoke. I'm gonna do that with some incense that produces smoke. So give me 1 second to light the incense. All right, so I have my incense stick. I'm gonna blow it out. Now we have to look closely. We're gonna start here in the warm area. Now, if we start to look, you gotta really look here. It's tough not being in the room, but you should start to see that the air is actually, oh, there we go. It's getting pushed out of the tube. It's rising out of the tube. That's a pretty good view right there. There we go. That is the warm air rising because the candle's heating the air. So this is the low pressure area where air is rising. Okay, it's getting pushed out of the tube. Now, if I switch and go over to the high pressure cold area, look at how it's getting sucked down the tube, okay, because cold air falls. It's actually getting sucked down, and I know it's hard to see, but it's actually going across and then rising out of the high pressure tube. And if I focus this in here, maybe we can see some of that air rising out. Let's see. Oh, probably because I need to relight the incense. Give me 1 second again. Got to make some more smoke. All right, I'm back. Here's my incense. All right, so I'm gonna put it in the high pressure there. It's getting sucked down. The cold air is falling. And let's see if I can now see some hot air rising. All right, maybe this view's better. There we go. You got to look closely. You zoom out a little bit. But you can see that air is rising out of this tube. And if I bring the smoke stick back over here, yeah, there it goes again. It's getting pushed out, while over here in the cold tube, it's getting sucked down in. All right, so basically cold air will fall, warm air will rise, and this makes this circular motion is a convection current, and also the high to low pressure is what causes our wind.